Hello everyone, this is Nicole Kitty Cab 1, and today I wanted to talk about getting noticed on YouTube. And it's not really something I can say per se, because I'm not extremely popular, but it's a thought that's been in my mind is how exactly do you get really popular? Like, how exactly can I put myself in a way where I'm not the same old thing and you're just flipping through and you're like, oh, I've seen this millions of times, and just skip it. I want to be able to have a video where you can sit and be like, hey, I want to watch this, and then I want to watch more. And it's hard to do because there's so many gaming channels, like ridiculous amount. Some of them are really popular, some aren't. You want to be able to put yourself in that perspective of, I want to be a gamer in the gaming community, and I want to be able to put out good quality and have you sit and listen for maybe a few minutes of your time, an hour, whatever really how much time you sit here and make the video. So I always looked at other YouTubers excuse me, and said, okay, well, I don't want to be like them, but this is what people like to see. And a lot of people like to see people freak out, like when they play a horror game. They want to see people be like, oh my god, and screaming off the top of their lungs and just like yelling things and throwing things like in your face. And that's just not particularly me. And I don't want to just be like, oh, I'm going to do it because people want to see it. And I don't want to be fake. Like I said, want to be as original as possible, but still have the good quality content that you'll want to sit here and listen to. And to do that isn't easy because a lot of people will come in, watch your video, and be like, well, this is not what I want. And so a YouTuber that I listen to who does videos that I guess can be like a sort of role model for people who aren't like, well, they play horror games, but aren't like always screaming at the top of their lungs, would just be, for an example, Cinnamon Toast Ken. He does horror games and a whole bunch of funny games and things, and he's not like overreacting. He's not really like going screaming in your face, and he's calm about things. He does things the way he does it, and that's kind of how I want to be. But I've been doing YouTube for making videos for almost a year, and I know it takes a while, but I've seen other YouTubers, they could be on for like a couple of months and they'll just be like 1,000 subscribers here, they just had their 50 million subscriber milestone, and it's like, well, how can I get myself to that point? I don't want to just like feature a random video and get by. I don't want to like, I don't want to like falsify myself. And it's really all about creating what YouTube wants to see. But I need to find that little happy medium where you want to watch it and I want to watch it. Like, playing games to me was a relaxingness. It's like not exactly calming. It depends upon the game. Like Minecraft is mellow, so I play Minecraft when I'm like down, and it mellows me out, and I'm nice and calm. And then I'll play Call of Duty when I'm mad. I just really want to kill people. I'm just like, I just kill this guy right now, and you're just like taking it out, and you're just like so mad, and you're just like bam. And really, it's kind of like acting. Like, you kind of want to be like, okay, this is scary, so you kind of want to act scared. You kind of want to be like, oh my god, I can't believe this, and then when it's something where it's like kind of mellow and kind of like even tone. Okay, this is my wind down moment. This is where I want to be, and then there's going to be times where you're just like confused and you're just like really doing whatever. You're just being kind of random and you're just like, hey, koala bear, like you're just like super random. And then there's also want to be when you want to have like your tone of voice, like where you kind of just don't want to be all like, hey,
that's how it's done.
Nicole Kitty Cat 1 and we're doing Call of Duty Black Ops. So you just gotta, it's hard, like if that's just not your persona, if that's just not you. Yeah, and what I kind of wanted to add here is also other YouTubers coming to your channel. Like for instance, a while ago when I very first did my very first Call of Duty commentary, I didn't have a special recorder. I was just basically going, oh, this is what I think of Call of Duty. This is my perspective. And it was my very first one. I didn't expect it to diddly freaking squat. And I was just kind of just like, I'm just going to put myself up there. We'll see the crowd's reaction. That's basically what you want. You want to be like, hey, I'm going to do this, and let's see if someone likes it.
All that remains.
Well, what had happened was another YouTuber had came to my YouTube channel, I will not mention who, and had said that they had liked it, and that they wanted me to check out their channel. And I will tell you this, they're just doing that so they can gain more subscribers, so that they can get more popular. They're not trying to really help you in any which way or form, but there would be some YouTubers that will. That would be like, oh, I want to help you. And this is what I thought of you, and I think you have potential. That's what some YouTubers will do. And then there'll be YouTubers that just come and they'll just subscribe to your channel because they want you to go to their channel. And that is exactly what will happen. And I hate that. I don't, like, if doing that in a way kind of helps them, but think about it, it's just so hurtful and disgraceful. I mean, you go into someone's channel and then proclaiming that they're great only just because you want them to go to your channel. And the thing about that guy who had subscribed to me made a video of how to grow on YouTube and mentioned, don't do that, don't subscribe to subscribe. But that is exactly what he did to me. He subscribed so I would subscribe. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, you can't, I guess, practice what you preach. You can't say one thing and then do the other. And that's basically what you want to do. If you're going to say, I'm doing this, you better do this, or your subscribers' loyalty is gone. And you want to be able to say, I'm going to try my very best to make videos every day. Then you have to make a video every day. But if you say it may not happen, then you're not putting yourself on a pedestal, because you don't want to put yourself at a point where you're like, I'm going to do this every day. And if you say you are going to do it and then you don't, then they're like, you put yourself on there, and now they'll be like, well, why haven't you done this when you said you were going to do this? So let's say also you gain like a lot of subscribers, like boom, you're there, you have so many. Then you just want to be like, okay, I have to thank them. You can't just leave them hanging and not mention we got this, this, and this done, and then not be thankful, because you can't just go, thank you to myself. You have to say thank you to all my loyal subscribers, and thank
Destroy
you
the objective.
to everyone.
We got them all.
Even thank the people that helped you got there. If there wasn't anyone, then you don't have to. But the whole point is, don't put yourself up on a pedestal. Don't subscribe first. Subscribe, and just be you, and just do like your best, and whatever you do, and always come from the heart and just be passionate about it. And if you feel like something isn't right, then don't do it. Just don't do something you're not comfortable. So please comment, like, subscribe, and I'm out, you guys.